What's up, everybody? NTCertified here, and today is Friday morning. It's about 10:30. Woke up about 45 minutes ago, and of course, I have a story about last night's Switch release. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So as you are all aware, if you watched my last video, the plan was to go and pick up my Switch and go and pick up my accessories, come back, do an unboxing video, and get the thing hooked up and everything like that. Well, that didn't happen. So I got to GameStop around 11. I saw a few people in the store, but I didn't go into the store. I decided to run and get a cup of coffee and come back. So I got back to GameStop at about 11:15, maybe 10 after 11. And I decided to go in and get my ticket, because typically when you pre-order at GameStop, you can go in and get your ticket so that they can say that you are fully paid, and then they'll give you a number. So I was number 21. So by the time I walked out of GameStop, there was already a line forming for the Switch. And I was number 21, group 2. So the way that they did it is that they had pre-orders at the back of the line. And they had the first group, and I'm sorry, the furnace is kicking on, so sorry if you hear that feedback in the background. But they had people who hadn't pre-ordered the system moved to the front of the line, and people who pre-ordered moved to the back of the line, which I think is kind of odd, given that, you know, I guess because our systems are guaranteed, we don't need to, you know, be the first to get systems in. But I feel like we're the responsible ones. We should be the ones to get ours first, and then people who don't have their pre-orders have to wait to see what's left over. But all's well and good. At about 12:30 last night, I picked one up. I got my Switch. This is my pre-order. It's here, and I'm about to hook this sucker up in just a few minutes. So I was really antsy to get out of Best Buy. I'm sorry, I was really antsy to get out of GameStop because I had to run to Best Buy, and I wanted to get there before they closed. And I figured, you know, they probably closed at 1. You know, they would get people in, sell the systems that they had, and then they would probably shut down. But before I go on to Best Buy, I want to say that GameStop had it super organized. They let in about 5 people at a time, and then they determined to just let everybody in because it was pretty, you know, chilly and cold out. So I commend them for that. And also, they had, I want to say they had about 10 systems for walk-in customers, and then the rest were pre-orders. I was number 21. There were about 30 people in line. So I would say that was a decent amount of systems, a lot more than the NES Classic for sure. So that's a good sign. So I hopped in my car around 12:35, rushed over to Best Buy, got there about 15 minutes to 1, and then I noticed that there was a line that went 2 storefronts down. So I get out of my car and I go up to the line and I say, hey, is this for pre-orders or is this for people who don't have pre-orders? And a few people said, no, this is the line for everything. And I looked at my watch and it was like, it's 12:45. Like, Best Buy has been open for 45 minutes and there's still a line that goes 2 stores down. So I'm like, okay. So I get in the line and I get to the back, and I walked into Best Buy at around 2:15. It might have been a little earlier than that. I think it was about 2:15 when I walked into Best Buy. So they were also letting a few people in at a time, and then a few people out at a time. Everything that I had at Best Buy was pre-ordered, so I didn't have to worry about something running out. They ran out of Pro controllers about 25% of the way into the line. They ran out of Bomberman R about halfway through the line, and then they had a bunch of the accessories. Of course, there were quite a few copies of Just Dance still sitting there, but I was able to get in and get out. Took me a while to get in, but once I got in, I was able to get all of my accessories, and now I have everything that I need to play my Nintendo Switch. But I just wanted to say that Best Buy had about 100 systems for walk-in customers. Like, I don't consider that limited supply. I consider that a lot for a midnight release for a new game system. 100, in addition to the pre-orders that they had. Like, I saw a whole pallet of pre-orders in addition to what they had already sold. So Nintendo did a really good job, at least at my local Best Buy, of getting systems into stores. So I have my Nintendo Switch, I have my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Special Edition. I'm gonna go ahead and crack that open. I can't play anything right now because I have to drive down to Southern Maryland for a wedding at 2, and I want to kind of get ready for that in about the next hour or so. So I won't be able to play anything or do any review probably until Tuesday or possibly Thursday. So have my Switch, have my Zelda Breath of the Wild. Went ahead and picked up a Pro Controller. We have that. Went ahead and grabbed a carrying case, which is Super Mario related. It has the Joy-Con covers. It has the control stick covers, screen protector, which I already ordered a screen protector, which is on the way today. So I have 2, and this is a nice carrying case that carries about 24 games. So this is really nice. I'm gonna put this over, and also I have a case inside my Breath of the Wild Special Edition. So I have a few things to play with, and then I picked up the whole set of Breath of the Wild amiibos. I'm gonna go ahead and just show those in a future weekly pickups video. But for games, I have 1-2 Switch, which I don't know why I picked up 1-2 Switch, but it'll be good to play with other people. And I picked up Super Bomberman R, and then we already know that Breath of the Wild is in the package. So I have 3 games that I can play, and then I'll log on to the eShop and download Fast RMX, and that'll be the start of the Nintendo Switch for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and crack into this Switch box and see if I can't get this bad boy hooked up. So I'm like super comfortable in my PJs right now. I took the day off and I didn't get to bed until 3, so I got about 6 hours of sleep. So I'm relaxing right now. So let me flip this over, get this open. So we have the right Joy-Con and the left Joy-Con. Go ahead and get those out. And they feel just as comfortable as they did at the Nintendo Switch preview tour in DC. They don't have that glossy finish. They feel really comfortable. They feel real, and I like that. So that's in the box. And here is the tablet portion of it. Also nice and clean, feels good on the back. I never got a chance to play with the kickstand, but the kickstand, while it may seem flimsy, is pretty sturdy. I mean, it's not working on this carpet, that's for sure. So can't set it on your carpet. Probably need a hard surface to lay it on. All right, what else do we have? Okay, this has to be the dock. And it is. This is the Nintendo Switch dock. Nice and small, nice and compact. Can't complain. And then there's a flap on the back where you have your AC adapter, your USB, and your HDMI out. So that's pretty cool that you can, you know, close it or have the cords go in and then you can close it and just have them come out of the side. That's nice and compact and it keeps things clean. So that's a plus on Nintendo's side. Of course, we got some user agreements, some safety notices. Here are the grips. Figure out this goes onto this one. You can go ahead and just slide one on. It clicks right in and everything feels good when it clicks. You can actually feel it and it makes things feel even better. Especially if you're playing like this. It's really comfortable and I could never complain about that. It's super comfortable. And then here's the left. You can go ahead and slide that on. Everything clicks as well. Hopefully I don't have any issues out of my left Joy-Con in the future. Okay, and this is the grip also. Let's go ahead and take this off. There's a button on the back and everything just slides right off, or did at the, okay, there's the, figure out how that works. Okay, there's a lock and an unlock. Okay, so it just comes right out. You just slide it right out. That's fairly easy. Let me figure out how these go on. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's comfortable also. I mean, this is the dog, of course. This is comfortable. It works, but I believe the Pro Controller is just gonna feel that much better, actually. So what else do we have here? Of course, this is the HDMI cable to hook up to your television. Looks like it's about 5 feet or so. Not too long, but not too short either. And then this is the AC adapter. I know how happy I am that it's only 2 cords. It's not a bunch of sensor bars and stuff like that. And it's nice and compact. So that's everything that's in the box. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug these suckers into the TV and let's try to get this system up and running. So I'm all hooked up with the new system and I mean that's pretty much it. Talk about saving space. I went ahead and opened Zelda, put the system together, set the system up. What I didn't expect was for the game to start right up as soon as I put the cartridge in. So right now I can get into Zelda, but I don't have time to. But just wanted to show you that I went ahead and put it together. It was super easy, and there's a copy of Full Metal Jacket on DVD, Blu-ray. But the system's hooked up and it's nice, it's clean, it's small, it's compact, it's not taking up a lot of space. It just fits and it's nice. So far so good. So I'm gonna take about a week or so to jump into Zelda and Bomberman and 1-2 Switch and some of the other games, and then I'll do a full week's worth of review on the Switch. So, as usual, this is NTCertified. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Please comment, subscribe, like down below. Catch me on YouTube Live, Twitch, Twitter. Stream on the weekends. I'll definitely be playing a lot of Zelda in the future. So, have a good day. Have a good weekend. Peace.